I feel like 2020 has just been absolutely terrible, not just to me, but to the whole world so far. I started off 2020 with high hopes. After all, it's the start of a new decade. I wrote out my New Year's resolutions with things like grad tripping with my friends to the States, to Bali, to Korea, graduating with my friends, throwing our graduation hats into the air at Town Green, at NUS, getting my first job, getting my first paycheck, and treating my family to a meal. A good meal, I mean.
Everything seems very uncertain now. It is my last semester of university, and I guess I should have secured my first job at this point. It seems as if I'm starting this huge chapter of my life on a bad foot. It doesn't help when graduates in general already feel that our degrees did not prepare us for what's out there in the world. I don't know exactly how bad my prospects would be, especially because I come from a more unconventional degree or major. But I do think that unemployment will be something me and my friends struggle with post-graduation.
Coming out of university after 4 years, I realized I didn't possess any of the skills that I wish I had. Instead, it was all very focused on research, especially when I did a double major. And not only that, I didn't take on much internships because I was pursuing things I had passion in, which is working with children. So I did volunteer work, I went overseas with kids. However, all this were not seen as internship opportunities that I seeked out, and it may be deemed by potential employers as me just enjoying myself and having fun instead of being serious and taking on an internship.
I think the thing that always weighs on my heart when I think about my future and about the things I want to do is purpose and meaning. So that's actually a very big part of me finding a career that I want, which is something that will actually help the community or like the people around me, or to leave a sort of like a lasting positive effect on the people who watch my film or come across content that I put up on social media. Yeah, so I think that would be my main objective.
I was offered a job last month, but right until now, the job contract hasn't been sent out yet. So like, it's making me worried that they might retract the offer anytime, because I've heard of other people getting their job offers retracted ever since the virus situation started getting worse.
I just sent out 100 applications. I think I sent more. I just sent out over 100 job applications just last week, and none of them got back to me. What's worse is that I'm not the only one. My friends are all going through the same exact thing. We all feel the same anxiety, the same fear for our future. I see a lot of news articles saying, oh, the class of 2020 is so unlucky, they're graduating in a recession and this can have lifelong impacts on their career paths. This kind of articles just make me feel worse. That's not very encouraging, Why us, right? Why? Why me? Why us? I can't help but feel that way. Like, why?
At the same time, I'm kind of tired of worrying, and I think all of us are quite tired of being in this heightened state of stress and anxiety, and it is kind of pointless in worrying. And compared to people who have already lost their jobs or are struggling more financially, my personal troubles really seem quite insignificant.
For me, when I think of my future, it's just nothingness. I'm queer, and it physically sickens me when I sometimes have to say it to other people because I don't want to be judged. I don't want this to be the thing that people associate me with because it feels like I'm starting behind the starting line. I see nothing in my future because I can't chase conventional dreams like getting married, having kids, or even having a house. So I get upset when I hear that people my age are applying for BTO because I know that's not an option for me. I feel like I overcompensate a lot as a trans person also, because I have to work doubly hard to prove that I am even a good person, that I am worthy of their respect and not hate, so that at least I can equally be as empowered as my peers. In terms of my love life, even though I kind of brand myself as a slut, I ultimately still want to settle down with a loving husband who can lead me. You know? I think there's a lot of grey area, to be honest, when it comes to religion and transgender matters. The lines are blurred, especially for gender roles. Like when I die, I guess I'll still follow the burial process as a man. But I don't really want that because, like I said, I identify myself as a woman. So really, I don't know. But put aside all those negativity, I believe that there is some kind of hope for people like us. It may be 1 week from now or 10 years from now, but it will still come eventually. In the meantime, I just gotta live my life and be confident.
There's definitely feelings of unease and uncertainty during this period, and also feelings of worry about how long it will take for the economy to recover and the job security for me and for the people around me. But amid our fear, we are rediscovering the hopes of a more connected and caring society, and I hope that this care for the less fortunate groups in our society will remain and emerge even stronger after the crisis ends.
I think at the end of the day, we got to come to terms with the economic recession that's going to hit us and the difficulties that we are going to collectively have to face. I believe that with time, the world will be calibrated to a new normal, hopefully one that is able to be better than what we had before this whole situation started.